This video is on how to insert a file into the file base. First of all, I've organized two tabs open. I've got one where I'm logged into the admin area at the back, and you can see here's the file base menu down the bottom left. I've also got another tab open which is the outside, where I'm looking at the outside of the site. I've also got the document that I'm going to upload. I've already organized that, and this is an example of a letterhead. One I use with Matter Motors further back. It's got the guarantee down on the side. Particularly, it's mainly the guarantee and what we sell and the contact details on a letterhead. So it's just a very simple example of a letterhead. The first thing I want to do is decide which 5-ways category to put it in, and my guess is that it's probably conversion rate. I'm going to click on the 5-ways tab there, and here comes up the whole list of 5-ways. Now I'm not sure which one it goes in, to be quite honest, so what to do is I'm going to do Control F or Command F if you've got a Mac. In my browser a little search comes up here, and I'm going to type letter, and so what that does now is point out anywhere on the 5-ways where the word letter comes up, and there it is, letterbox flyer. Well, that's not going to help, and that shows me there's only one match, so I don't think we've got letterhead in here. So it does become an interesting thought, where do I put this? Tried guarantee, and there we go, written guarantee in conversion rate column. So I think probably written guarantee is where I'm going to want to put it. Just by way of example, while I'm here, you see I've typed news up in the box, and what that also does is shows me all the places through the 5-ways where the word news pops up. So this can be a really helpful way of sorting through the 5-ways and deciding what category to put something under. So I've decided I'm going to upload this letterhead under written guarantee. So I'll come through to the file base and click Files, and I'm going to add a new file. Now there's two ways to add files. One is you can upload them. If it's something off your computer, you want to use an upload. If it's something that's already on the internet, you choose file URL. So I'll do one of those second, but let's go here, choose a file, and there we go, letterhead example. I'm now going to give it a title, letterhead example from Matter Motors. The next thing that's really important, actually let's put the author in there. You can decide whether you put an author in. Now I'm going to choose the category. So down here we've got all the 4-ways and the 5-ways, and even the online 5-ways that's in here. So we're going to come down and choose conversion written guarantee. If I want to, I can add a description. And most important though is putting the tags in there. So I think I'll put letterhead as a tag, the industry, automotive, probably put guarantee, now you'll notice also that as I started to type that if there is tags already in here, they're going to come up. See, I've loaded something in there before I'm goal setting, so just watch for whatever comes up, and if it comes up, if a tag comes up, you're better to choose an existing tag than to create a new one similar. So I think that's probably enough tags. Those just help with the searchability when we want to search for documents in the file base. That helps anybody searching. We'll push add file, and that has uploaded it. If I jump back across to the front here and we click on the file base, we'll see now that under the 5-ways we can click that down, and under conversion rate and under written guarantee, there is now one document. It's a letterhead example from Matamata Motors, and anybody from now on can just download that document. It's there ready to go. There's two other ways to look at the file base. We can do a file base search, where I could click type in one of those tags. For example, what if I put letterhead and click search? And there we go, we got instant business cards and letterheads. Brad's ebook is coming up, and we've also got a letterhead example from Matamata Motors coming up. Both of those are ready to be downloaded. There is also a third way to look at the file base, where I can go in here and have a look at the complete list. Now this may be useful, it may not. By the time we get hundreds of documents here, this may be just a waste of time. But for now, you can see everything that's been uploaded into the file base on one screen. Okay, now we're going to upload another file, but this time it's going to be a file from a URL, something that's already on the internet. And the reason we're going to use this is we don't want to go loading it into the storage on the server of this website. Otherwise we could just absolutely clog the thing up with, I'm expecting there's to be a lot of documents here, and if anything already is on the web, I'd prefer it just stayed on the web, and what we did is just pointed a link to it. So this here is Google Search Engine Optimization Starter Guide. It's a PDF, it lives on the internet. It's actually a very useful document to understand the key things that I think a business owner, it's good to know for a business owner to know what needs to be on their website. And most web developers haven't got a clue on most of this stuff, and it's just sitting here on the internet. And quick read, and it's very helpful information, so I think it will be a good one for us to load in there. I'm going to copy the URL. I'm going to come back to the file base. I'm going to paste the URL in there. I'm going to click this redirect download to URL rather than copy the file into the file base, and I'm not quite sure whether that scan's worth doing or not. And we'll put in here Google Optimization Starter Guide. Now, I don't think this is going under the 5 ways, and it is an ebook, so I'm going to put it under other ebooks. It possibly could be shifted later into the online 5 ways, but for now we'll just leave it there. Author is Google. Tags, SEO, Google. How about we go website optimization. And there we go.